Hey guys, quit trading time for money. You can make money all the time. You can't buy your time back. What I mean by that is wholesaling can be a grind. You got to go out and find a buyer. You're going to be doing a lot of cold calling, texting. Maybe you're using PPC. Maybe you're using mailers, all different ways to find clients. But it takes a long time to find that client, nurture them, and get the deal bought. As a wholesaler, then you got to turn around and sell it to somebody, whether that be a flipper that's going to take and rehab that property and sell it on the open market, or if you turn around and sell it as a novation and you're actually using a real estate agent to sell it to an end buyer. Either way, you're getting paid once on that deal. Usually an average of $10,000. If you're doing novations, you might be in the 20s, is where it should be. However, what if you take and get paid 7 different ways? What I mean by that is if you spend all that time nurturing and finding that seller, why not try to put that property in your own portfolio instead of selling it off? If you put it in your own portfolio, you have multiple paydays. For example, we have 7 different paydays when I put a property into our portfolio. Number 1 payday is an average of $15,000 option fee. That's more than a wholesaler makes on one deal. At the same time, then you're gonna have cash flow every single month. It could be anywhere from $300 to $1,000 or more. Our average is about $650. Then, during that lease period, we typically do a 5-year lease. So 60 months. How would you like to have 60 months of $650? Think about that. Now you have passive income coming in on a monthly basis. Now let's say at the end of that 5 years, the buyer wants to actually exercise their option, meaning they want to buy the house. So now they either go out and get new mortgage, and if they do, then they're going to pay you off. So let's say you bought that house for $100,000, you sell it to them for $150 because it is 5 years later. That's $50,000 that you're going to put in your pocket. So let's think about this. You're going to put $15,000 in your pocket up front. You're going to make $650 a month for 60 months. Then you're going to put $50,000 in your pocket in 5 years. Add that all together. That's a damn good return. But let's go one step further. Let's say instead of them getting a mortgage, you go out and you become the finance person for them. You become the bank. Now you're going to get that monthly cash flow for another 5 to 30 years, depending on how long they stay in that house. But guess what? During that whole 5 years before they ever buy it from you, you're going to get appreciation. Appreciation is when the property goes up in value every single year. You're going to get depreciation. Depreciation is something you can take off on your taxes so it can offset your other income and you don't pay Uncle Sam as much. Plus, you're going to get principal paydown. Principal paydown is when that tenant buyer is making that monthly payment. Part of that goes towards your mortgage and you're buying down that principal, which is going to give you more equity in that deal. There's a lot smarter way than doing wholesale deals or novation deals. And that's building a portfolio without being a landlord so that you can put multiple streams of income into your pocket and build wealth, not just cash. Look, I'm not saying wholesaling is bad. I'm just saying there's other ways of doing it. We've done wholesaling also. In fact, I didn't know anything about wholesaling. I've always been a buy and hold investor. I like to buy the property, put it in a portfolio, and get paid multiple ways. Wholesaling, you only get paid. However, not everything fits into your portfolio or into my portfolio. So you do have to have another exit strategy so you're not wasting those marketing dollars when you find somebody that wants to sell. Wholesaling can be good to make cash here and there. You just need multiple tools in your tool belt so that you can make multiple streams of income. What I mean by that is let's say you market and you're getting all these leads in and you find a seller that wants to sell their house, but it doesn't fit in your portfolio. Great. Turn around, wholesale it, turn around, novate it. But if it fits in your portfolio, you got 7 ways of making money. What I mean by that is you get an option fee, you get monthly cash flow, you get a lift from what you buy it for to what you sell it for. You'll get appreciation, depreciation, you'll get principal pay down, and if you become in the bank at the end, now you're going to get another 5 to 30 years of monthly cash flow. Guys, if this sounds like something you might be interested, click the link below, schedule a 30-minute call with me. We'll go into more detail.